Is Farm Bureau not responding or delaying your claim after a car crash? Here's when you may want to involve a lawyer. In this video, I'll walk you through the costly mistakes people make trying to handle claims without an attorney, and when to consider getting a lawyer if you're dealing with Farm Bureau adjusters. Hey, I'm attorney Lloyd Bourgeois, your Louisiana injury attorney. I spent years helping injured folks just like you fight back when insurance companies try to take advantage of them. If you've been in a crash and need someone in your corner, give me and my team a call today at 504-882-9867 for your free case consultation. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. In the chaos following a car crash, your mind races with a dozen questions all at once. Worry about your health, your car, how you get to work tomorrow. One question that often gets pushed to the bottom of the list, but should be your priority: how soon should you speak with a lawyer? The honest answer is as soon as your medical needs are stable. Many people wait weeks or even months because they think they can handle Farm Bureau alone. This delay can severely hurt your ability to recover fair compensation for your injuries. The timeline for hiring legal help begins the moment the crash occurs. Ideally, you should contact a car crash lawyer within 24 hours to 72 hours of the incident. This time frame allows your legal team to step in before critical information gets lost or destroyed. If you're physically able, calling from the scene or hospital isn't too early. Your primary focus must always be on your health and safety. Once you've received necessary medical treatment, your next priority should be to get legal representation. A lawyer can immediately take over communications with Farm Bureau. This lets you focus on healing while we handle the stress of dealing with their adjusters. Waiting too long creates gaps in your case that Farm Bureau's defense attorneys love to exploit. They will argue that your injuries weren't serious because you waited too long. An experienced accident lawyer knows how to counter these tactics, but we need time to build your defense. Getting us involved early gives us the best chance to help you. One of the biggest mistakes folks make is speaking to the Farm Bureau adjusters before they consult an attorney. Farm Bureau adjusters often call victims within hours of a crash. They sound friendly and concerned, but their goal? Saving their company money. They're trained to extract information that can be used to lower the value of your claim. Statistics show that settlements for accident victims who hire attorneys are on average 3.5 times higher than those who represent themselves. This is because lawyers prevent the traps set by Farm Bureau adjusters. You might inadvertently say something that hurts your case during a recorded statement. Even simple phrases like, "I'm doing okay," can be twisted to suggest you aren't injured. A personal injury lawyer acts as a shield between you and Farm Bureau. We know exactly what to say, and more importantly, what not to say. And our words? They're not your words. An insurance claim is an adversarial process, even if it doesn't feel like one at first. Farm Bureau has a team of experts looking for reasons to deny or reduce your payout. Never agree to a recorded statement with a Farm Bureau adjuster without your lawyer present. Anything you say on that recording can be used against you in court or settlement negotiations. Physical evidence at a crash scene doesn't last long. Rain can wash away skid marks, and road crews might repair damaged guardrails within days. A thorough accident investigation relies heavily on physical proof to establish who is at fault. If you hire an attorney immediately, we can send an investigative team to the scene right away. Video footage is another piece of evidence that's highly time sensitive. Many businesses and traffic cameras overwrite their footage every 48 to 72 hours. An accident attorney can send a formal legal notice to preserve evidence immediately, stopping this data from being deleted. If you wait a week to call a lawyer, that critical video footage might be gone forever. Witness memories also fade quickly after a traumatic event. We need to interview witnesses while their details are still fresh in their minds. Collecting these statements early creates a solid record of what happened. Dashcam footage is often retained for just 24 to 72 hours, but it can be crucial for proving fault. Skid marks sometimes remain visible for 1 to 3 days. Witness memories are most reliable within a week following the crash. Vehicle black box data may also be overwritten or lost if not preserved immediately. Louisiana also has strict timelines for filing a lawsuit, known as the statute of limitations or prescriptions. For car crash cases in Louisiana, you generally have 2 years from the date of the crash to file. If you miss this legal deadline, you lose your right to sue forever, no matter how strong your case is. While 2 years might seem like plenty of time, building a case can take months. Your lawyer needs time to gather medical records, consult experts, and negotiate with Farm Bureau. Waiting until the last minute forces your legal team to rush. This often results in a weaker case and a lower settlement. Certain accidents are complicated and demand expert help right away. The crash resulted in severe injuries or permanent disability. The stakes are incredibly high. In tragic cases involving wrongful death, families need immediate support to handle the legal and financial fallout. Accidents involving commercial trucks or rideshare vehicles also add layers of difficulty. These cases often involve multiple insurance policies, corporate defense teams that arrive at crash sites within hours, and complex federal regulations. You need a lawyer who understands these specific rules. Disputes over who caused the crash or or another reason to call immediately. If the other driver blames you, you need a defense strategy instantly. Under Louisiana's modified comparative fault rules, being found even partially at fault will reduce your compensation proportionally. And if you're found more than 51% at fault, you may lose out completely. An attorney on your side is going to fight to establish correct fault so you're not unfairly blamed. Trying to handle a Farm Bureau claim alone often leads to avoidable errors. One major pitfall: misusing social media. Farm Bureau investigators monitor your online activity to find evidence that contradicts your injury claims. A photo of you at a family gathering, even if you were in pain, might be used to argue you're not truly hurt. Another error is accepting Farm Bureau's first settlement offer. They know you're under financial pressure, so they offer a quick, low amount, hoping you'll accept. Most personal injury cases settle without going to trial, but those who settle without a lawyer often leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table, because once you sign the release, you can't ask for more money later. Victims also tend to apologize or admit fault at the scene without realizing the legal impact. These statements can ruin your chance at fair compensation. An experienced car accident attorney can guide you on how to communicate properly, prevent simple misunderstandings from destroying your case. While many people hesitate to call a lawyer because they worry about the cost, however, most injury lawyers work on a contingency fee. That means zero upfront costs, no hourly rates, and payment only comes at a pre-agreed percentage of your final settlement or court award. If we don't win, you don't owe us anything for our time. This payment structure allows anyone to afford an experienced attorney regardless of their financial situation. There's virtually no financial risk in speaking to an experienced injury attorney early on. Conversely, the cost of waiting, it can be immense. If you miss a deadline or lose evidence, you might receive zero compensation for all you're going through. Medical bills for a serious car crash can easily exceed $50,000 to $100,000, which may bankrupt a family without a proper settlement. Hiring a lawyer is an investment in your financial recovery. If Farm Bureau is giving you the runaround after your Louisiana car crash, don't wait another day to get help. I'm injury attorney Lloyd Bourgeois. Call me and my team at 504-882-9867 for your free case consultation. We'll take over all the communications with Farm Bureau, protect the evidence, and fight to get you every dollar you deserve. Remember, when you want to win, you gotta give them the L. And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and check out this next video.